Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome back to Rick's house. I'm on. Can you hear me? Mayday, mayday.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
Over.
Oh, there's my radio voice.
What's your Victor vector?
So it's Fess Up time on the Rick's house morning show. I've done absolutely no show prep. I've been so busy that I'm depending on you today. No pressure.
You as in me, or you as the caller?
Well, I always depend on you.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Oh, wakey, coffee.
Yeah. Skips my final get up out of bed alarm clock. After I've got two phones. I've got the Rick's house phone, and then I have a personal phone. So I set all the alarms that I can set on both 5 to 7 minutes apart. Because something about snooze just bothers me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just bothers me.
Does it work? Does it not? You know all that stuff. Yeah.
Because I'm liable to throw that phone across the living room.
Ain't that the truth?
So that's not exactly true. I do have some prep, but I had that week where I was just so busy. And so I've been doing this a long time, 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can pull something out of our hat. I do have some things to talk about.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But so we're going to say this morning, it's a call-in show. The call-in line is open at 865-932-7449 with questions.
Yes.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
If
I can remember the pin to my phone. Open it up. I've been changing that stuff around. I've got a hacker that just keeps hacking me.
Yeah.
And, what is,
find something better to do with your life.
What is the purpose in such things?
Yes.
Gosh. I don't have time for that. I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money, honey.
So,
ain't got no time.
So what is it you after? Because whatever it is, you ain't going to get it because there ain't none.
You barking up the wrong tree.
Right. Oh, my goodness. And, of course, the text line for you texters out there is open at 865-235-3911. I got my buddy Holly glasses on today. Did you see him?
Oh, look at her. Oh, styling and profiling. Oh, my.
When they go on sale for $1 at the Dollar Tree, I'm in there.
That's correct.
My bride get me 10 pair because she know I'm going to break 9 of them the first week. I was in the car the other day, and one the side just came off.
Imagine that. Just came off.
It just came off, and it went like this. I had a pair I wore like that for a long time because I didn't have any others, and that's all I had. I've got my glasses I wear to see, if I'm driving.
Yeah.
But then I can't do bifocals, and I can't do that transition lens or whatever they call that thing. I can't do it. My body, I will fall. I do not adjust to it.
No.
It ain't catting, and it just ain't happening.
No.
So my wife was tortured with me in Home Depot this week. She said, "How long are we going to be in here?" I said, "Well, it depends on what I see next." She's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to the car."
Oh, that's funny.
Then I ran into Will from All Clear Plumbing.
Okay, yeah.
And played him the commercial we made. And
that's cool.
And he loved it.
Nice.
I still haven't put music behind it. Sorry, brother, but I'm working on it.
That's nice.
So we can get that running this week. Yeah, it's just been one of those weeks where we've just been busy. And it is so hot, y'all. Oh, my Lord. This is not fat boy approved weather.
No, definitely not.
Be hydrating. Absolutely hydrate. I mean, my goodness, if you're not hydrating, you should be.
Yes. Gosh.
It is.
Yeah, I'm still amazed. I spent yesterday at a local water park, and I did not consume near as much fluid as I should have. And I'm sure that's part of my problem this morning. But I'm hoping to.
I don't know if you can drink enough water. I mean,
I don't know. With this heat,
it's dangerous heat.
It is
dangerous.
I know. I was supposed to go to a football scrimmage Tuesday night in Pigeon Forge, and I pulled up my weather app before I left the house. It was 97 degrees with 110 heat index. I'm sorry. Fat boy ain't not going to go sit on no hot bleacher in the sun.
Can't do
with
it.
that, dude. I'm not going to do it. No.
Can't do it. I mean, umbrella don't even. You seen all those people with umbrellas walking around?
Yeah, they're trying to get some shade.
Some shade.
Yeah, get some shade. At least help it out somehow. But that's limited. Is what you can do.
That ain't happening.
No.
So it's when I was a kid, I don't ever remember it being this hot. But one summer, and I was a junior in high school, and the only reason I remember that is because we were the only team in Knox County that had football practice.
Oh wow,
That's smart.
That's smart.
We're gonna take a lot of water breaks. Well, okay, great. And nobody got fell out or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, that's only it was 105.
Yeah,
but I just don't remember heat like this.
This heat is we've had weather extremes. Whether it's been real cold in the winter and then real hot in the summer. Everybody talking global warming and all this other hoo-ha, and it's just the nature of the beast, the natural of the earth. That is what it is. But then again, we got all this flooding, and then that gets biblical, and that gets
exactly
that you got to watch. People are probably, why are we talking about that? But anyway, it's the weather's just insane. Our 90 plus has been consistent over the last month. Yeah, and usually it doesn't last that long. So
yeah, it's don't know what's going on. Two famous friends of mine in the chat room this morning. Brother Gunner,
hey,
good to see you this morning, my brother, and Brother Keith.
Look at there,
a piano playing man. A commercial creating and multi-voice singing talented. Got a video of him playing with Jerry Lee Lewis and Ringo Starr.
Oh my gosh.
And
old Ringo,
extremely talented, was the keyboard player in Star Shower, which was Ringo Starr's band at his club in Atlanta.
Yes, it was.
Along with brother Nicky Brunetti.
Yep.
Who does the Rick's House theme song drums.
Mm-hmm.
So good to see you guys this morning. Hope the good Lord's treating you right.
I hope so too, and you're staying cool wherever
and then
you
somewhere
are.
high along top of a mountain in Union County, holding a tater on the end of a coat hanger.
Old gun.
30-30 in one hand. Dead coyote at his feet.
There you go. That's right. Only good coyote's a dead coyote. That's right. Oh my God.
Hunting a biscuit with some gravy on it.
Oh my God.
Radio legend, Gunner.
Yes, it is indeed.
Good man.
Yes.
So appreciate you guys listening this morning. Yeah, we got lots to talk about. As I was teasing a little bit about Home Depot, but not really. But as I do that, when I go in there, I'm mesmerized, or Lowe's or Ace or wherever I'm at. I'm not just I'm
any of your big box stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go in there and I'm scanning, for new products.
Yes.
And there's so many.
Yes.
With technology, I'm like, I didn't know they made that.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the 80s. But there's just so many things and so many gadgets and so many, improvements in the world of home improvement or construction. Now, I saw something really interesting this week that I did want to talk about. And I think I made a note on it. Let me see. With the, of course I did. With the ever increasing house prices, on the news they were talking about build to rent. You heard this term? Build to rent.
Yeah. It's like rent to own, but build to rent.
Build to rent.
Build to
so
rent.
there's a new subdivision somewhere in North Knoxville. I didn't get the particulars. Called Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
Alpine Estates, or I don't know what it's called, something Alpine. And these houses are built for you to rent, not rent to own.
No,
rent,
just rent.
Just rent. So instead of an apartment, instead of a condo, instead of these things, you don't buy it, you rent it.
Mm-hmm.
You got your own yard, it's fenced in. You got a neighborhood pool. You're in a subdivision. You got your own driveway. You have your own yard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like living in a subdivision, but you rent this house.
Uh-huh.
So I thought, well, that's a pretty good idea, because if you notice this morning, as I was coming to work. I was coming across 139, and there had been a lot cleared off there.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the kind of on the curve there.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed it had been cleaned off. Well, this morning as I came by, there's a young lady sitting outside on her new porch.
Oh.
With a cup of coffee, enjoying the morning sunrise and
Wow.
overlooking the new estate
Mm-hmm.
from her modular home, which appeared to be Clayton to me, but you know, maybe not. You're going to see more and more of that because that's what folks affordability is the key now. When you talk about houses starting at $400,000, $350,000, $400,000,
and your interest rate currently,
and with interest rates, you know, that's what we're going to see. So this build to rent thing. So I thought, well, let's see what there's. So I went to their website and I said, let's look and see what's going on. You know, what are they talking about? I mean, what's happening with this morning? And so the long and the short of it is that a 1,282 square foot home, 2-bedroom.
Okay. Yeah.
$2,400 a month.
Wow.
Add that's 2 bedrooms. Add a half bath, you go to $2,700 a month.
Wow.
Now, the last house I built was a big house and had an apartment in it for my mother-in-law downstairs. Had a radio studio in it for me. It was way less than $2,400 a month.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My payment.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I just don't.
I mean, how do you do that?
I don't know how they do it.
Somebody's working somewhere where I ain't working.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm constantly working, and I still sometimes feel like I'm behind the 8 ball trying to keep caught up. But then again, I do go on vacation quite a bit. But
Brother Aaron, good to see you this morning. I still got a hacker, brother.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I work hard to play hard, but still to afford. I mean, I told somebody yesterday what my mortgage was because I bought my house in '99 and I'm still in it.
Well, you got money. I mean, you can't hide money. Look at you. You can't hide it. You know.
I ain't got no money.
You know, them Robertses, they got money. I mean, you know, everybody knows that.
A bunch of Welshmen. But we got our house in '99, so
might be Costa Nostra, but you know, hey, you got to.
So we had a nice low interest rate, you know, and before there was a housing boom, and so you know, I tell people what my mortgage payment is, and they're like, "No way!" I'm like, "Yep." Yeah, I don't know how they pay these big mortgages. I just don't know.
Hence the reason that I still have my bride and I have decided we're going to live the way we live because I don't want that. I can't. That does not compute in my brain.
No, it doesn't.
Now, I understand if you're young and you have a family and you're making your way and all that. That's what that's what you have to deal with. I get that. Or maybe you sold out and you found out about us here in East Tennessee and you came here because you made a killing on your house there and you come here and think it's a deal. Well, you're getting robbed.
Yeah.
No, literally. I mean, stuff's expensive.
Stuff's expensive. It's starting to come down a little bit, but still, that dollar mark is that dollar. That's gosh.
Well, we had to add an additional air conditioner where we live, and because of this heat.
Oh yeah,
and you know, and so I'm looking for parts and pieces that I need. That was my reason for being there, and I had a failed part that I can't replace because they don't make it anymore. So that was time to go into MacGyver mode.
That's right.
Or Rick Allen mode. And
redneck engineering.
And start doing some redneck engineering.
Yeah.
And so I had studied about it and come up with 2 or 3 ideas. And then I had to go and physically put my hands on the things to see what would work.
Yes, exactly.
And so I went into Home Depot and I said, my wife said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Tape measures." She said, "Tape measures? you don't need no more tape measures. I said, I know, but I ain't got one with me. I got to go get me one to measure. She said, are you buying another tape measure? I said, no, just going to go get it.
Go get it and use it. I'll put it back.
Use it, put it right back on the shelf.
Dude, no, it's funny.
So, she said, well, I'm sure somebody's got one. I said, yeah, well, if you see somebody, let me know. But in the meantime, I'm going to tape measures. So I did, and thank goodness they had what I needed. But I when I see the price of stuff, it just boggles my mind because you got to start with $100 bill, because if you ain't got $100 bill in your pocket, you ain't buying nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
It's crazy.
So got the estimate back from the deer calamity. Yeah, thank goodness for flex tape. And white matches everything.
Matches. That's nice. Yeah, there you go.
Put that silver duct tape. I'll put me some white flex tape on there. There you go. That looks nice, don't it? From a distance, you can't even take.
You can't cut it. Less redneck engineered. That's right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so yeah, I got that back. Fortunately, no internal damage that we can tell, but just cosmetic damage, so we can get that fixed. That's why you have insurance.
That's why you have insurance.
Then they'll probably go up on me, and I'll have to change. Your insurance is great till you use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
then they get mad.
Yeah.
What'd you use that for? Well, what am I paying you for? Now you're a higher risk. We got to go up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. I mean, that's like I hit a deer. Gosh, it's been a while back now, but I mean, she hit me. I didn't hit her. I mean, she came at me, lowered her head, and
that was what happened in my situation.
Yeah, I mean, she came at me. She was across the road, and she came to me, and then the insurance company was like, "Okay, yeah."
Now they tell me, all jokes aside, they tell me that this is a non. I forget what the word was they used, but it doesn't go against me.
Yeah, it's a no fault.
It's a no fault,
or something like that.
She came out of the woods and hit me in the driver's side fender.
Yeah,
I obviously, had no way to avoid her.
No.
Although I tried.
No, yeah.
Then she got up and went back in the woods.
Yeah, she's fine.
And it was fine.
Hard-headed woman.
No. I'm just going to let that lie. But, so they say it's a no-fault injury, no accident. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But, that was $3,000 something later. That blows my mind too. And of course, with a Toyota, Prius. Yes, I drive a Toyota Prius sometimes. Make fun of me. That's all right. I'll take my 55 miles a gallon to the gas station anytime.
That's right.
Now my truck, on the other hand, is a little different. $40 don't even that don't even wet the bottom of the tank.
You can hear it just sucking it out. Oh my gosh!
I get you from one gas station to the next gas station.
Oh my goodness! It's terrible.
All right, so we're gonna take our first time out to hear from some of those people that bring you this program, like our friends at All Clear Plumbing, Brother Will, and what I was going to tell you was I ran into Will and Daniel in Home Depot.
Well, look at her.
Hey, what you done? Getting a few things. And so when I went up front, Daniel come up there, put in this card. I didn't realize that he had pushed it up there and parked it, and it had PEX pipe and plumbing fittings and all that stuff. Well, I didn't see it, and he was just holding this bag and he was waiting in line. But I thought it was the guy behind him. So I told that last, you better watch him. He's bad to steal. And he turned around, looked at me, and he said, "Well, if I can get that in my pocket, that'll be something on it." And I said, "If you can get outdoors with that, then you've done something."
Oh my gosh! Oh gosh!
That's kind of like when I go out to eat and tell them, "We ain't got no money. Y'all need some dishes washed. Y'all take Wick." It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Good Saturday morning to you. The phone lines are open, 865-932-7449. Call and help a brother out. If you got a home improvement question, we might have an answer. Will at All Clear Plumbing, 865-443-7752. He'll take care of you. You're listening to Rick's House. It's Saturday morning. It's going to be a dandy.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knoxville Salvage and Old City Kitchens. Joel Popper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxvilleSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite.
Hey, y'all, being from the country, I've learned one thing for sure. The difference in experience can make the difference between a good job and a bad one. That's why we choose August Excavation for all your excavation needs. Whether it's pouring a footing, laying out a footing, pouring a concrete driveway, excavating a basement, or whatever your excavation needs may be. August Excavating. Call them today, 423-736-1402. 423-736-1402.
Looking for the perfect storage solution? Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage is the area's premier self-storage facility. Located next to the Home Depot at the Allensville Square Center in Sevierville, we offer climate-controlled and non-climate-controlled units, plus indoor RV and boat storage. Enjoy top-notch amenities like 24-hour surveillance and 3 covered unloading zones. Need to unload a tractor-trailer or a truck? We have a loading dock, too. Sign up today and get 1 month free, plus a complimentary True Shine car wash. Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage, the perfect solution for your storage needs.
Looking for a great deal on a newer used vehicle? Head to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport, Tennessee. Just a short drive from Sevierville on West Highway 2570. We've got over 100 pre-owned vehicles with a wide selection of makes and models, all at low prices. Of course, we're clearing out space for 2025 models, so now's the time to save big. Financing available for all credit types. Don't miss out. Come to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport today. Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, West Highway 2570, Newport. Your next ride is waiting.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
When severe weather strikes, Mix 105.5 is here to provide the latest information with your severe weather alert. Brought to you by Sevier County Electric System. When you change phones, no matter if it's a landline or cell phone, make sure Sevier County Electric System has your new phone number.
Thinking real estate? 2025 is my 31st year in real estate. Call me, Terry Williams, RE/MAX Preferred Properties, 865-556-4111 or 392-5885.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, and let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690.
This top of the hour is brought to you exclusively by Anakista.
WSEV-FM, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. Tennessee's new mix, 105.5.
WPFT, Talk 106.3. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Waking up between you and Mama every Saturday morning. Lord, it must be a big old bed. You're listening to Rick's House.
Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome in Rick's House. Come on in the house. 865-932-7449. We are live and open for home improvement questions, travel trailer questions, camping questions, RV questions, and such things as that. You can also text us if you prefer, 865-255-3911. That's how you get us on the Textinator.
The Textinator. Oh my gosh.
Yes, the Textinator.
That's a Rickinism.
That's a Rickinism. And if you want someone to love and fob you,
gonna fall love law and foe.
That's right.
Law and
love
foe.
and foe.
Oh no.
Spoonerism, Brother Archie Campbell.
Oh gosh.
So this week I've had the opportunity to utilize several different kinds of tape.
Yes.
Now, that's a question that we get sometimes. People ask me, well, you know, and so that's the other. I cannot believe what tape costs.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about different types of duct tape.
Oh yeah.
Metal HVAC tape, flex tape.
Sure.
And we talked about flex tape a couple weeks ago on the program. Now, they're T-Rex.
Yeah.
Some brands that I use over and over again. T-Rex is a really good tape. I'm a fan.
You're a fan of the T-Rex, yeah?
I'm a fan of Gorilla Tape.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then the old-fashioned brand Duck, D-U-C-K tape.
Yeah.
For duct tape, D-U-C-T.
Yeah.
All with varied pricing. And now of all places, you know, I'm gonna shop.
Yeah.
Because $1 is a bean and cheese burrito at Taco Bell.
That's right.
$1.25.
That's right.
And if I can save $1.25, then I can utilize my gift certificate I got online yesterday. Spend $1 at Burger King, get a free cheeseburger.
There you go.
Now, it's a small one.
Yeah.
But that's okay because I only eat half of it.
That's it. You can only hold it.
Two meals out of that.
Yeah.
Which I may partake of today.
There you go.
That's kind of my treat on Saturday.
Treat on Saturday.
But I was at I went to Walmart. And I have gotten to where I'm changing up my stores where I go.
Yeah.
Because we've moved.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And if you go into Knoxville, you're taking your life in your own hands.
You are.
Especially if you're driving.
Yes.
And I might have a tiny little bit of road rage. Not saying I do. But I will blow a horn.
Oh boy.
I used to not never blow a horn.
Yeah. Well, I lit mine up the other day. Mine works very well. I laid on it.
If I get mad enough to blow the horn, it's a good thing I ain't got guardrails welded around the station wagon with a 460 or 360 in it like a Dodge, like my buddy had in high school. Wood simulated wood grain panels on the side, metal.
Yep.
360 in that thing, big as a ship. My wife had an aunt, and every time I this just hit me, and I did this the other day. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Don't you remember Aunt Vi?" And her aunt believed that it was in the Tennessee handbook for driving that if you put your blinker on to change lanes or to turn, you were required to blow the horn to let the other drivers know you were turning. That's a true story. True story. So we're going down the road in a little Prius with duct tape holding the front bumper up. She said, "What are you? Don't do that. What are you doing?" I said, "I'm changing lanes. It's the law."
Oh my God.
She said, "Oh my God, you have lost your
Oh
mind."
my God.
So then we were at the campground the other day. And I was trying to get her attention, and because I needed her to help me with something.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't used the horn on the truck yet. You know, I just bought the truck. So I pushed the horn, the button stuck. Everybody in the camera's looking around. I'm beating my fist against the dash, trying to get the steering wheel, trying to get it to turn off. Finally had to whip my pocket knife out and dig in there beside it and pop it back out.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. That's a true story.
That's some funny stuff, man. You can't make this
You
up.
can't make it up.
You can't. No.
I should have a sitcom like Leanne Morgan. I know Leanne, by the way. She's a nice lady.
Yep, traveling comedy bit. That'd be good.
Oh
my
I'd do
God.
stand-up comedy if I could stand up.
Oh.
Y'all make sure my rollator's on stage.
Oh my God.
Might have to sit down.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh
good
my
gracious.
gosh, that's funny.
So yeah.
Goodness.
But anyway, but I have started, because we've moved locations, I have found that there are different places I can go.
Yeah.
That are closer to us now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to have a new environment.
Well, sure.
Stores are different and things are different. So I started doing that. I went to Walmart Jefferson City.
Yeah.
Nice Walmart.
Yes.
Got everything.
Yes, they do.
Shelves real tall.
Real tall.
Real tall.
Real tall.
Fishing section's out of this world.
Mhm.
Home improvement section is really good.
Really good. Yeah.
And so I'm in there and I'm thinking, well, I've got to go to Walmart. If I can get everything I need to get here, I don't need to go to Lowe's next door.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like, well, if you can if you can get what you need at Walmart, try there first, and then you won't have to go to Lowe's next door.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knows if I get in there, then she may have to come get me 2 days later.
That's right.
Or until the little cart I'm driving runs out of battery. Mommy, why's that man's belly so big?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got that one time.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up, I'm Santa Claus. You want dirt in your socket? No.
Oh,
but
no.
anyway, I'm on a roll this morning.
You are.
But the tape that I was looking for was cheaper, a couple dollars a roll cheaper, the T-Rex was, and the Gorilla Tape was a couple dollars cheaper than it was at the big box store. I was surprised.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
How about that?
And
Oh, here it comes.
T-Rex has now come out with their version of Flex Tape, and it's a couple dollars cheaper than the Flex Tape brand, which they also have.
Huh.
So, I'm a fan.
You're a fan?
I'm a fan. So we got that going on. So becoming a home improvement store, much like up north. You're from up north.
I'm Yank.
Did y'all have Menards up there?
No, I was too far east for Menards. Menards was more to the west.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, so you can find a lot of things there and sometimes save a few dollars, which we were utilizing.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some things you just have to have tape for. And if I'm going to buy tape, I want it to stick.
I want it to stick. That's right.
And I want it to work.
Mm-hmm.
And when the duct tape requires a knife to cut it and you can't tear it, then it sticks.
And it sticks.
It sticks. Now, we had to put some clear tape on something yesterday. And my wife goes, "Oh, this is the one." It was T-Rex. This is the one that has the perforations in it. And it does. It has little perforations in it that let you tear it.
Yeah, look at there.
I didn't know such things.
Yeah.
And then I saw it. She goes, "Oh, there's a perforation. Let me tear it right there." So,
ain't that nice? That's convenient.
So, technology coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you ever wanted to know about tape and didn't know. Because if we got tape, we can fix it.
That's right.
Did you know they take duct tape into space?
Oh yeah.
I interviewed Lance Walheim's brother Rex, and he flew on the last space shuttle mission. He was in charge of space walks.
Mm-hmm.
Very decorated Air Force pilot / astronaut,
Mm-hmm.
all around good guy. Retired. Lance Walheim was the Bear Advanced Garden guy. Now they've taken over their family's winery and they're making gin.
Well,
out in California, somewhere drunk in a field.
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I asked him, I said, what's the most unusual thing that you take into space? He said, that people would not think. He said, we take lots of duct tape.
Wow.
I said, you're kidding me. He said, I ain't kidding you. He said, we ain't going to run to Walmart when we're up there. I mean, you know,
and that'll fix anything.
And he says, sometimes that's what we got. That's what we got to work with. I mean, they take a lot of things like that, a lot of home improvement things they take with them, because if you ain't got it, it's 8 months to get to you. I mean, so yeah, duct tape in space.
That's awesome.
I said, that's cool.
That's cool.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
So you got that going on.
My good.
Saw an interesting deck this week.
Okay.
People are utilizing recyclables again.
Yes.
And I dig that.
Yes, absolutely.
If you can repurpose something, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
When we started with Earthship Biotexture, when we first started Rick's House, when they were recycling tires and bottles and all kinds of things to build these self-sufficient, off-the-grid houses, I'm all about that.
Yep.
I guess it's the hippie in me.
Yeah.
But my neighbor put up a nice deck platform out of pressure treated lumber.
Okay.
Fantastic. Did a fabulous job. He's retired from Hilton Hotels. He was their maintenance chief.
Oh, okay.
So he's handy.
He's handy. Yeah.
So come back by the next morning, and he had went and retrieved some pallets, free pallets.
Yeah.
And made his handrail.
Yeah.
And it looks cool.
Isn't that something? Yeah.
It looks cool. And friends, if you go on Facebook, there are pallets everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Hence the reason our new outdoor shower will be made of pallets. But not only wooden pallets. I've been studying about what to underpin with around the travel trailer for wintertime.
Yeah.
There's several places that have these pallets that look like milk carton crates. You know, the crates they put 4 gallons of milk in? Okay. It's made out of that same material.
Wow.
And it's like, have you, can't believe that this is the only example I have to give you, but it is, and I'm going with it. Have you been in the new porta potty? Now, seriously, have you been in the new porta potties?
Yes, I'm assuming it's a newer one. Yeah.
Okay. When you look down at the floor, the floor's not solid. It's a plastic grate.
Yes.
So somebody was smart enough to come up with the idea that if we put a plastic grate on the floor
and somebody misses the hole,
then hey, it goes on the ground.
Yeah.
Good.
Isn't that
but they're
fertilizer?
also smart enough to know that the vent that they have in the top that never works, that makes it 487 degrees in there, it now works because air comes from underneath
and creates a
breeze.
A breeze. Look
A
at there.
lovely little
Lovely
breeze.
breeze.
A scented breeze.
Yes.
Sometimes.
That's how long that thing's been baking.
The importance of ventilation.
Yes.
So, but these crates are 40 by 48, which is about the right size. They're impervious to water.
Yeah.
Because they're plastic.
They're plastic.
They come in different colors.
Yeah.
Black and gray. My travel trailer's black and gray.
Hey.
And blue.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
And they're $6 a piece.
Goodness.
So the question then becomes, now I don't have to build a substructure underneath.
No, yeah.
I don't have to frame in a 2x2 or 2x4 wall. I don't have to worry about buying pressure treated and putting it down and then using the nails that go into pressure treating. Have you ever thought about that? When I was building one of the building codes, and I'll get back to the grates and just in the pallets in just a minute. But I bet you of all the houses. Now think about this. Okay, you're a framing crew, and you're getting ready to you put your mud seal down, which is what goes on top of your block. Underneath that's a termite shield, which is typically metal flashing. Then you put your mud seal down, which is pressure treated 2x8. Okay, and then that's what your joist set on. Okay, so you're putting your joists in, you're putting your 3/4 inch tongue groove plywood down, you're putting your box joists in or your rim joist, which goes all the way around, create your first step for your floor, your subfloor. Okay, then if you're using anything that has a pressure, typically you'll have a pressure treated bottom. Not on all subfloors, but let's say we have a pressure treated bottom. Let's say we're building, we have just regular wood for a house because we've already got it treated against our blocks. Okay. Now, if we're not doing that and we're building on a slab, then we have a pressure treated bottom plate. We have untreated 2x4 studs and untreated double top plate. Okay. The nails that go through the pressure treated bottom plate have to be made for pressure treated.
Oh yeah. A regular nail is not going to go through there.
It'll go through there, but it corrodes.
It corrodes, yeah.
Okay. How many framers do you think take time to change the nails out in their nail gun to go through pressure treated into that bottom plate through into the bottom of those studs? Because nobody's going to be able to check it once it goes on the concrete.
Exactly. No, yeah. Not as many that should.
These are little things, that are important that sometimes don't happen.
Yeah.
So, hence, instead of having to build a frame all the way around that for wintertime, now I've got a frame and a subframe that lets air go through in the summertime. Morning, Jim. Good to see you, brother. And provides ventilation, keeps critters out.
Yeah.
And then I can cover it with whatever I want to for winter.
Wow.
Galvanized metal.
Yeah.
Get that rusted look. Outside pallet shower. Rustic. Looking nice.
Yeah.
Plastic floor. Grate in the bottom.
Drain it out.
Keep your footsies nice and comfortable. No splinters in your toes.
Yeah.
So I like recycling.
Yes.
It makes me happy.
Yes, it does.
So now we're saving money.
Yeah.
And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got lots of it to throw away.
That's right.
Not like M. Roberts. M. Roberts, you got. We ain't got that kind of money. We ain't got that kind of money.
Summer, she works hard for the money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I really, when I see something that's repurposed, I really dig those ideas. I love to see that, and I like something reused that makes something new, but it has that charm and character to it. It's got some character.
It's just not blasé. Yeah, it's got character.
Ooh, I like that word.
Yeah,
blasé.
Blasé. Yeah, it's more bougie.
Lord knows I ain't bougie.
You ain't bougie. That's right. That's where I was going. You ain't bougie. Oh my God, you're bougie.
Bougie, baby.
Oh my God.
All right, then we're gonna take the next time out. When we come back from the time out, to hear from some of those folks like, well, I can't speak this morning. I have not enough coffee yet.
Yeah, could be.
So when we come back from the timeout, so you hear about some of the people bringing this program, we're going to continue our conversation about recyclables and things you can use and ideas, and some other products that I saw in my long, lengthy visit through the big box stores, including Walmart, and some other things that I found that you need to hear about. And I finally discovered what the problem was. Sister Gina, good to see you in there this morning, girl. That's a Bobcat.
Oh, Central Bobcat.
No. Bobcat in Knoxville.
Oh, Bobcat in Knoxville.
Skid steer.
Oh, skid steer.
That girl knows more about that stuff than anybody.
Oh, wow. Look at her.
Yep. So we got that going on. So lots of folks in there this morning, and glad to have y'all with us. When we come back from the timeout, we'll tell you about why something happens in that travel trailer of yours and what you can do to fix it. You won't get that anywhere else. Rick's House, Saturday mornings. Hang on, youngins. It's going to be a dandy.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show. Let me tell you, I know a little something about mobility issues. I know a little something about taking care of mom and dad and grandparents and things you do when you're supposed to. That's why I trust Chris and his team at Miracle Method. They've got a safety package. A safety package that converts that tub in your house. But the main thing is it's going to give them an easy step in. It's going to give them grab bars that are added right. It's going to give them the flexibility to have that independence and you the knowledge of knowing that you've taken care of mom and dad. Miracle Method. Find them online today. Miracle Method. 865-693-5522. For safety is a priority. Don't wake up in the cold. Let CMG inspect and service your unit for extreme weather before there's a problem. Free estimates and second opinions. CMG Mechanical Services, LLC, 865-770-1561. 865-770-1561. Gas furnaces and heat pumps, new installations, gas lines, and gas log installations as well. CMG Mechanical Services, 865-770-1561.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Red tag deals going on all summer long at Foothills Furniture. Markdowns all over the store, up to 30% off. Closeout deals priced to move, and their mattress deals including their newest line from Spring Air. Foothills Furniture will be posting deals all month long on their Facebook and Instagram pages and their website, foothillsfurniture.net, or visit in person at 2509 Newport Highway, Sevierville. Foothills Furniture open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, Saturdays 10 till 4. Stop in for some great summer deals at Foothills Furniture.
Sevier County Emergency 911 urges you to stay safe and informed by signing up for Code Red. Code Red is a free service that keeps you prepared for any emergency, wherever you are. Code Red provides critical alerts about emergency events, evacuations, severe weather, and natural disasters. Receive notifications by phone, email, and text. Register now by texting Severe Alerts to 99411. Or go to SevierCountyTN.gov.
When you need to replace an engine or transmission, trust Rick Service Center on the Parkway in Sevierville and Jasper Engines and Transmissions. When a car's engine or transmission fails, it's not the end of the road. A remanufactured powertrain product from Jasper Engines and Transmissions will give your car a new lease on life. Jasper Engines and Transmissions are available at Rick Service Center, 400 Parkway in Sevierville. Phone 865-453-2915 to book your next auto repair appointment. Rick Service Center on the Parkway in Sevierville.
Blaylock Companies is proud to be a part of East Tennessee's growth since 1962. And we understand that getting rid of the old is a big part of building the new. Blaylock's delivers disaster recovery and demolition services for residential, commercial, and infrastructure jobs, providing specialized equipment, recycling of aggregate debris, dumpster rentals, and remediation services. Blaylocks will help get your site ready for your next project. Call Blaylocks at 453-2808 to help you build a better East Tennessee.
Hey, y'all, being from the country, I've learned one thing for sure. The difference in experience can make the difference between a good job and a bad one. That's why we choose August Excavation for all your excavation needs. Whether it's pouring a footing, laying out a footing, pouring a concrete driveway, excavating a basement, or whatever your excavation needs may be. August Excavating. Call them today, 423-736-1402. 423-736-1402.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Rick's House. Thanks for joining us on the program. Talking all things recycled today.
Shoot, yes.
Repurposed, recycled, and redone.
Yes.
That was my buddy Harold from Knoxville Salvage. Got to go by and see them today.
Yeah.
That's another place I get lost in.
oh, yeah. Yeah, you can spend time in Knoxville Salvage.
Man, they got it.
Yes, they do.
I'm gonna tell you, over 90% of the things that they have within their store are new.
Yes.
And the name Knoxville Salvage, salvage, don't let the salvage part throw you off.
No, yeah.
Because, yes, they have some salvage items. They have some buyouts. They have some B products, that kind of stuff. And it has its place.
Absolutely.
Depending on what you're doing, save a few bucks. They have a discount corner that has some, some selected items in there that you can utilize if you've got a rental property or, flipping a house or you just making an office in the barn.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing. Building a shed.
Yeah.
Need some shingles.
Building a she shed.
Building mama she shed. They've got that stuff. Good morning, Miss Ruby. Good to see you, Karen. Good to see you in there this morning. Of course, Gina. And Jim and Brian, the whole gang. Alan, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Attorney at law. Good stuff. And Hunter Deluxe.
Oh, yeah.
Man, born in the woods. I'm telling you, since we was kids, that boy's a hunter.
Boy, Hunter, yeah. Him eat good.
Yep. I hunt my deer with a car. A lot easier like that. It's a little expensive, but
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well, that's like me, a vegetarian. That's an old Indian word for bad hunter.
Oh, that grass I snuck up on it. That dandelion thought it was getting away. It loved me not.
Oh, mercy.
That coffee's kicking in.
There you go.
So before the timeout, I told you that something, and I know I've spoke of this before, but it's really something that's gotten upon my nerves.
Uh-oh. You struck a nerve.
If I was changing lanes, I'd be blowing the horn right now. But if you have a travel trailer, an RV, they're all the same to me. The term RV is a recreational vehicle. Now, to me, that means any recreational vehicle, although technically it means one that you drive. But not at Rick's house.
No.
Because travel trailers are hard to say fast 3 times. And fifth wheel, there's many different types of recreational vehicles. Yes. Some you pull, some you push. Especially if you're high on a mountain in Colorado. But
That's
anyway,
it. Hey.
That's another story we've told 20 times. But one of these things is I got to thinking about it ain't on the way in. I was when I passed that lady sitting on her porch in her new modular home. Don't even have the grass in yet. Got the deck, but she's proud.
Oh, absolutely.
Just proud. Having her coffee out there this morning, just thinking, man, how blessed are we?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And when I passed by, I said, that ain't Mamaw's trailer, because they still make a trailer like Mamaw's.
Yeah.
But they build houses now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They do. Just like regular houses.
Yep.
But all that being said, if you're in your RV, and we talk a lot about travel trailers and RVs on the program, because that's a passion that I have. I've lived in one for a long time on the road, and, we've been all over the country, lived in every state but 6, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
And it got to experience it, and thank goodness we did, because can't do it now.
No. Yeah, exactly. Did it when you could. Yep.
Did it when we could. It was unfortunate what led us to that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but we did what we needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
That being said. So anyway, but your appliances in your travel trailer / camper / RV, fifth wheel, whatever it is, one of the things that they do not do is your refrigerator and freezer is not a self-defrosting unit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, we're used to that in our houses.
We are, yeah.
But the other thing that happens in your travel trailer / RV / whatever it may be is that humidity is an issue.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
It's always going to be an issue because you're in a metal box.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how well that metal box is insulated or what you're going to have to deal with humidity. It's a small space and that's part of it. Hence, the reason for that is that we have a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. Okay. Your average refrigerator in your home is 20 feet, 20 cubic feet. So it's half the size.
Okay.
And it has a freezer. And it's amazing if you stack stuff flat and freeze stuff flat, how much stuff you can put in that.
Oh, yeah.
You can put a lot in that. But here's the other thing. It condensates. So every once in a while, we have to take everything out and turn it off and let it melt and bust the ice off of it, just like you had to do back in the 50s.
Wow. Never thought that.
To de-thaw it and get the ice out of there. That is a pain in the katushka.
Yeah, it is.
But it has to be done.
Has to be done, yeah.
So I was looking online and I was thinking about, why the reason is that it's another place they can save money.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
It's just that. Yeah,
it's another place they can save money.
Yeah.
And they got to save it somewhere. Now, some of the places that they save money, I agree with. Some of the places that they save money, stupid.
Yes.
Oh, did I say that?
Yes, you did say that. You said that. You said a 6-letter word, yeah.
Yeah. Like, for instance, this is another story I'll tell you about in a minute. So you have to manually defrost your fridge and your refrigerator. However, they actually make a fan that will either hook up to a USB or a 12-volt fan that you can hook up to your refrigerator, or a battery-operated fan that goes inside of your refrigerator, which creates circulation, which slows down the humidity and the ice buildup.
Well, how about that?
Now, what happens in the freezer is you get that thick ice. You know, like you've opened up an old-timey refrigerator and that ice is all around your freezer box. You get that. I hate it.
Yeah, it's like giant frost.
Frost.
Yeah.
But what happens in the refrigerator is all that drops to the bottom. And underneath those bottom two drawers that you pull out is soaking wet with water.
Oh, wow. Is it a drip pan or is it?
No, it don't have a drip pan. It'll hold it.
Yeah.
Because it's shaped like a drip pan, but the refrigerator bottom is. But it doesn't have a drip pan like the old-timey refrigerators where you pulled that out and dumped it outside. You don't have that. And it's just an aggravation.
My gosh. So
I was looking and I was thinking about, fans are, to wire it into 12 volt and do all that. And, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I got to looking and they make these little personal fans that are $3.50, $4 at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Little battery powered fans.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to stick one of those in there.
Yeah.
And see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
To try to combat that problem, because who wants to unload their refrigerator? You got to put it in a cooler. You got to keep it cold. You got to let all that thaw out. You got to mess you're dealing with. If you take something and bust the ice out of there, you don't want to bust the plastic of the refrigerator interior. And, you can get some of the chunks out of there, but you still got to let it thaw to get it all off.
And there's no drain hole in the bottom of that thing going out the bottom of the recreational vehicle?
That would be a negative Ghost Rider. That would be an extra $2 they'd have to spend.
Oh my gosh, that would just make sense. Well, what about putting a dehumidifier in the unit, in the place, in the RV?
Everyone recommends a dehumidifier. Our air conditioning unit that we have, we've got a 12,000 BTU one that we added, a portable one. It also works as a dehumidifier.
Okay.
You ought to see how much water comes out of there.
Oh, I can only imagine.
It's unbelievable how much water comes out of that. Hence the reason I went. And this is something. Well, I'm on a roll.
Yeah, you are.
I'm on a roll.
On a Tootsie Roll.
We put our portable air conditioners in storage in our outdoor building, and so we shut them off, let everything drain, and we put them inside of a garbage bag to cover them to keep critters and things. And then actually 2 garbage bags, one over the top. One up from the bottom and then another one over the top. to try to keep as much dust and dirt and things like that as we could out of it out in the outside building.
Yeah.
So when we got it out, I made the fatal mistake of when I put it up, didn't clean it first.
Oh,
if you're going to store an air conditioner through the wintertime, you better clean it before you put it in storage.
Yeah.
So what happened? Well, let's tell it, Rick. What happened is all that moisture that's still in there, or the moisture that condensates in there during the wintertime, whatever's left in there that's not been cleaned, the residue creates mold.
Oh, yeah.
So when we got it out and hooked it back up, I noticed that it was filling up the internal. It has an internal safety tank that fills up with condensation, and it wasn't draining. So I thought, well, that's weird. So you can't access that internal tank from the inside unless you take the whole outside cover off and all them screws, and then you're like putting a swing set back together. So I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I'd never put it back together. I would be putting it back together with flex tape.
Yeah.
Or duct tape. And it looked like dog. So I asked my wife, I said, what would you recommend? And she said, well, and I called my buddies, the HVAC guys, and they make a cleaner for it. And they said, no, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. I'm burning up. I need AC, baby. I need cold air. I need coolant.
Yes.
I need to breathe.
That's it. Yeah.
Daddy's going to melt over here. So she said, let me mix you up something. I said, okay.
Okay.
So she went to the milk container jug that is galvanized, like old timey milk jug, where she hides her secret potions. Tea tree oil, lemon oil, all those different kinds of things. And then the little Dawn dishwashing detergent. And made me up a concoction. And so I took a towel and laid it down on its front, and poured it into the drain, which went through the internal tube into the drain, and let it sit. And along with some water. So I let it sit about half an hour, jostled it around, took a coat hanger and run down in there and, bust up what I could bust up, and then picked it back up and set it on. Oh my goodness. You would not believe the aliens that came out of that thing.
Oh, man.
It looked like green slime. You remember green slime when we were kids?
Oh, yeah.
Came in the green trash can slime. You loved it.
Oh, yeah.
It stunk. Smelled awful.
Awful stuff, yeah.
And but all that came out. And when it came out, I was like, oh, my goodness. So we did that. Now, here's the secret. When you turn something that has oil in the compressor, air conditioner, refrigerator, if you turn it over, you have to let it sit back up for a good while so that the oil runs back down into the compressor, because if you don't and you turn it on, you'll burn it up.
Gonna burn it up, yeah.
So I had to let it sit. Now I let it sit several hours. Then I knew it was good. Then I plugged it in. You would not believe how much cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Just by getting a good flushing.
Oh, yeah.
Took the vents out. She took and cleaned all the filters, cleaned all that stuff, took everything out, and now that sucker will freeze you.
Oh, yeah.
Before we put it up this winter, we will do that same process so that next summer we can plug it in and have cold air and not have to wait half a day.
Exactly. Yeah.
To do that. Didn't want to use, people said, well, what about using, vinegar, or, that's fine. But then if you're not using white vinegar, we don't keep white vinegar. White vinegar doesn't have the acid in it that apple cider vinegar does. We keep apple cider vinegar. That's what we utilize. Okay. But that's too corrosive.
Yeah.
Then you got rust coming out.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
We don't want that.
We don't want that. So she, with all natural stuff, just like the tea tree oil on the mosquito bite, fixed it. Bam.
Wow.
Good to go.
Good to go.
So back to the.
I called the witch doctor.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is natural. I mean, think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Everything that's chemical based is derived from something natural that we've used back in the day. Marcus, good to see you. Miss Anita, hope you're doing well. Good to see you this morning. Cozy Mountain Cabins. You know that she's got them.
Oh, she got them.
It's the place to go.
My goodness.
If you're looking for a place to stay, I promise you will be extremely happy with CozyMountainCabins.com. You can reach out to Anita. She'd be happy to help you. 865-660-0340. And wish you well.
Yes, absolutely.
So good stuff on the program. So little tips and tricks that you learn. Preventative maintenance.
Yes.
Is the thing. And it's what we all forget to do because we're in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. Our lives are busy.
We're busy, and you're thinking, well, I'll just deal with that next summer. Well, next summer when it's 105, it's not the time to deal with it. The time to deal with it is when you're not using it anymore and you don't have to worry about it. You can take the time to do it properly and then set it back up and set it in there and let it drain for 3 months.
Yeah.
Until you have to break it back out again. You know, it's kind of like when we lived at the beach. When they tell you a hurricane's on its way, that's not the time to try to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get some plywood.
No. It's late by then.
If you don't have your windows ready to be boarded up and prepared, then don't you're backing up.
Yeah.
If you don't have a generator for power, you ain't gonna find one. If you do, it's gonna be double the price.
Exactly right.
So preventive maintenance. That's where it's at. That's where you gotta do what you gotta do. Time for another timeout. Looks like.
Well, we can. We're a little early, but we can.
Yeah. Well,
whatever you want to do.
Coffee's calling.
Oh, I see. That type of timeout. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
All right. We can do that.
So we're going to take a short time out. When we come back, we're going to continue the conversation. The phone lines are open. We'd love to hear from you this morning, 865-932-7449, or you can text us, 865-255-3911. All over the place with home improvement this morning. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. When we come back, more talk about recycling and some of the things that you have to do in RV.
There you go.
All right. You listen to Rick's House Saturday mornings. We're happy to be here. Be right back.
This is Local News 4. And now for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. Yes, it looks like this summer will be one of the coolest on record.
Oh, really? Where?
At Dollywood Splash Country, the most trusted water park in the Smokies, where you can enjoy more than 20 slides, Tennessee's first water coaster, live music by the wave pool, and more. Just plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood, love every moment.
Don't wake up in the cold. Let CMG inspect and service your unit for extreme weather before there's a problem. Free estimates and second opinions. CMG Mechanical Services, LLC, 865-770-1561. 865-770-1561. Gas furnaces and heat pumps, new installations, gas lines, and gas log installations as well. CMG Mechanical Services, 865-770-1561. Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, and let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690.
Looking for the perfect storage solution? Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage is the area's premier self-storage facility. Located next to the Home Depot at the Allensville Square Center in Sevierville, we offer climate-controlled and non-climate-controlled units, plus indoor RV and boat storage. Enjoy top-notch amenities like 24-hour surveillance and 3 covered unloading zones. Need to unload a tractor-trailer or a truck? We have a loading dock too. Sign up today and get 1 month free plus a complimentary True Shine car wash. Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage, the perfect solution for your storage needs.
Charge into your summer road trips with big savings on batteries and chargers at Napa Auto Parts on the Parkway in Sevierville. Claim a $20 prepaid card with a purchase of a Legend or Legend Premium AGM battery. A Solar Prologix 12-volt battery charger maintainer's just $37.99. Or get a Solar Prologix 12-volt under hood battery charger for just $39.99. And save 20% on a Schumacher manual wheel charger for $157 at Napa Auto Parts on the Parkway in Sevierville.
Looking for a great deal on a new or used vehicle? Head to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport, Tennessee. Just a short drive from Sevierville on West Highway 2570. We've got over 100 pre-owned vehicles with a wide selection of makes and models, all at low prices. Plus, we're clearing out space for 2025 models. So now's the time to save big. Financing available for all credit types. Don't miss out. Come to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport today. Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, West Highway 2570 Newport. Your next ride is waiting.
Mountain Liquors is now open in Kodak, just off I-40 across from Buc-ee's. We're proud to be Sevier County's largest liquor store, offering local favorites, bulk, and local discounts, and the biggest selection of moonshine, beer, wine, spirits, and premium cigars. Join us for free tastings every Friday and Saturday. Order online for curbside pickup or get delivery through DoorDash and Instacart. Visit mountainliquors.com. Call 865-286-8660. Mountain Liquors, your new favorite stop in the Smokies.
Blaylock Hardware is proud to be your hometown building materials and supplies store. From block and masonry supplies to lumber, chimney accessories, and general hardware, Blaylock Hardware has what you need for your construction project. We have 2 locations for your convenience. Our original store on Eastgate Road in Sevierville and a second location at A1 Block on Cape Tom Place in Kodak to better serve the entire Sevier County area and beyond. Call 453-3601 to find out how Blaylock Hardware can supply your construction needs.
Don't wake up in the cold. Let CMG inspect and service your unit for extreme weather before there's a problem. Free estimates and second opinions. CMG Mechanical Services, LLC, 865-770-1561. 865-770-1561. Gas furnaces and heat pumps, new installations, gas lines, and gas log installations as well. CMG Mechanical Services, 865-770-1561.
WSEV-FM, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee's new mix, 105.5.
WPFT Talk 106.3. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Waking up between you and Mama every Saturday morning. Lord, it must be a big old bed. You're listening to Rick's House.
Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome back to Rick's House. Thanks for joining us on the program. Morning, Mom. Good to see you. Oh, lots of stuff happening. I feel a lot better. I feel so much better. I think I'll blow my horn.
Oh, my gosh.
X, good to see you. Brother Xavier from Weekend RV Center joining us this morning in the chat room. Good to see you. And got great deals on RVs there. Check them out. Good folks. Lots of stuff happening. I can tell you about those things. Got a good little store in there, too, if you need parts and pieces. That's the thing, is knowing where to buy certain things and where to get parts and pieces and you know, not pay a fortune for them. And I find a lot of differences between store to store to store.
Yeah.
And getting what you need.
And then you wish they made that little piece you need, but they don't. They make the whole piece that you've got to replace.
Right.
Just a little piece that goes bad.
Absolutely. And so, you know, it's just, you know, people ask me all the time as we get folks that are, you know, new to the RV world, and, you know, they if any little thing happens, you know, they're worried to death that they're going to do something wrong. And folks, let me tell you something. That's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
That's how you learn. It's, you know, I've been doing it a long time and I still am learning. And you know, it's, if you make a mistake, it's okay. We all do.
Now,
if you tear something up, it's okay.
Yeah. Now, does it come with an owner's manual like a car?
Yeah, but they're worthless.
Well, don't sugarcoat it. Just tell us how you feel.
I'm just, I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
That has changed my direction this morning. I'm going to speak of that.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let me, and X is listening this morning, and Xavier, my buddy down at Weekend RV Center, great friend of the program.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is this, and I'm not speaking for him. I'll let him speak for him when you call and ask him a question. You get an owner's manual.
Mm-hmm.
I think I used mine to start a fire. It's a whole bunch of stuff in 5 different languages that tells you nothing.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it tells you some very basic stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as if you're looking for specifics about what's in your RV and what's, you're lost as a ball in the high weeds.
Oh my goodness.
And let me tell you why. And if you're going to call the company and ask them, go ahead and have fun with that.
Because they're looking at the same book you got, and that's all they. Oh no.
The reason that your owner's manual is so generic and will tell you basic things about the operation of your vehicle or trailer or pop-up or whatever it is you have is because they don't know themselves what they put in your travel trailer.
No.
Because what happens is they will say, okay, we're going to build 500 of the following models under this one of our 25 lines that we represent. And in these 5 models, we need the following types of tubs or the following types of faucets or the following types of whatever. And then they put that out to bid. Okay. So that 500 may have a brand X, and then the next unit 501 has brand Z.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
And so when they buy those in bulk, and then when they get done with those parts and they want to change and do something different and they have no use for that part, they sell it to a company who's aftermarket. So you have to physically figure out what you've got and then search it on the web.
Wow.
Sometimes they can tell you where the manufacturer they purchased some from, but they can't. But specifically, they can't tell you what's in there.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
As far as I can tell, now that's my observation. If you're working out there in the business, and I'm wrong, call and tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
865-932-7449. That's what's frustrating.
Yeah.
I'll give you a prime example. In our bathroom, we have a Duoplast, Duoplast tub. It's not a tub; it's a shower unit. Okay, it has a seat in it. The reason that my bride picked out this particular model was because one of the things that we wanted to do when we traveled was to be comfortable.
Yes,
and it has a 42-inch wide shower. That's 32 or 34 inches wide, and then deep, and then 42 or 48 inches long. And at that time, I still had I hadn't had my surgery yet, and I was losing weight, but I was still really big. And so I could get in there and turn around, actually bend over and pick up the soap without getting stuck to the wall. I'll leave that visual there for you. You're welcome.
Oh, come on.
Just now hit you, didn't it?
It did, yes. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, when I talked about this last week, when they cut the hole in the floor for the shower drain to go through, they cut it one size. One size does not fit tall.
No.
It's bigger than it should be, which and hence that makes the fat boy standing in that 12-inch square has cracked over time.
Yeah.
The plastic.
Sure.
Because it ain't built for that.
Yes.
Now, since that time, I went and redone everything and so forth, and that's coming out. We're going to put an actual tile shower in there.
Oh, right, yeah.
That I can't crack.
Yeah.
With a seat that gets all of me on it. which that seat does now, but it didn't back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I called the company and I said, I need to replace. I thought, well, I'll just replace it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a 2-piece shower system. Well, it's actually about 4 pieces because the walls are, each piece is a separate sheet of just that screws on it. But the bottom shower unit comes up about a foot and a half, and then the side walls come down over top of it, and that's what makes the enclosure, right?
Yeah.
She said, I called the factory, gave them my VIN number. I always keep your VIN number. You got to have your VIN number. Oh, well, you've got a 306 MM from Forest River. Yep. Cherokee Grey Wolf. Yep. She says to me, what kind of showers it got in it? I said, you don't know? She said, I don't know. I said, it's got a shower with a bench seat in one side and the shower drain's in the middle. Oh. Well, it's probably, most likely, when did you buy it? Let me see. You've been there. It was probably, I'm not for sure. I said, well, it's still got a sticker on it that says Duoplast. Does that help? Oh, yeah, it's Duoplast. I said, is that something I can buy from y'all? No, we just buy them in bulk. You'll have to contact so-and-so, and this is who handles Duoplast. So then I have to call out to California to Duoplast. Hey, Kim. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Miss Amy. Good to see you, my bride.
The bride.
And so I call out there and I get this guy from California, and we lived in California for several months, and we lived out in the country. We did try the city just for a little bit and decided that was not the place for us. I stayed there a week.
Wow. I would have nominated a week.
And yeah. And I said, y'all crazy. I got to go. You know, I had a drip. I took my hose off on my and I dropped it like one drop of sewer water that I didn't get out. And the next thing I know, my neighbor's calling the manager, and they're up there in a golf cart going, you can't put that on the ground. You can't. I said,
yeah.
Hold on, man. Let me get a paper towel. Dob, dob, dob. It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Lysol. Psh, it's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, got to have your trash can put up. Nothing outside. You can't do this. Can't do that. Can't do this. Blah, 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 blah. So we went to the country.
There you go.
Now you get out in the country, everybody's fine.
Yeah.
They're just like us. They don't talk like us, but they, they're farmers and ranchers and so forth. So I call out to Duoplast in California, and I get this guy on the phone, and I'm trying to explain to him what I have. Well, I need the model number. I said, if I had the model number, I wouldn't need to talk to you. I would go on your website, and I would see in the model numbers that you have, and I would see if I wanted to purchase said from you. But what I'm telling you is I don't see it on your website.
Yes.
Would you like me to send you a pic? We can't accept pictures. I said, well, can I describe it to you? Yeah, let's try that. And I'm getting pretty mad.
Oh, yeah. I can guarantee it.
And so he finally, he's talking to me like I'm an idiot because I sound like I sound. There are people in this world that equate country with ignorance.
Yeah, and the problem is we smarter than you think.
Yeah. And there's people in this country that equate northern people with idiots.
Yeah.
And that's not always true either.
No.
So I finally was able to not control myself any further. And so I said, look, and I swapped to my radio voice. I said, let me break it down for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's 42 inches long. It's 32 inches wide. It has a center drain. It has facing it on the right-hand side, it has a seat. It's 17 inches from the bottom to the top. It's made of plastic. It says Duoplast on it. It fits in a Forest River, 2021, 306 MM, VIN number. I said, I built houses for 30 years. I think I can describe it to you.
Yeah.
Well, let me look. This is 30 minutes into the conversation.
Oh yeah, you're long.
I'm long gone. So he finally says, "Oh, that's a WHBR 549 to the squared 2 or some idiot something that sounded." And he said, "I said, okay, that's all I need to know." Are you on our website? Yeah, I have been for about a day. Go to page 3.
Yeah.
and finally found it.
Okay.
Now, that little tub shower was $580. I said, that's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I'll put a bucket in there and stand in it. So
get your number 10 washed up.
Hence the reason that I say that your owner's manual will tell you general things like towing and, how to hook up and, general things about, they don't even know which system, like even with your slide outs, they don't even know which system you have. It could be a Lippert. It could be, a number of different brands. It could be a cable. I mean, there's no set rules. It's whatever they buy that they can get a good quantity of at a right price.
So your manual is vague. It's not specific to your unit.
It's not.
Really?
And usually it will cover, like mine covers about 4 different models. Well, I don't care about the other 3. I just want to know about the one I have.
Exactly. Yeah.
And trying to find a plumbing or electrical detail.
Oh my! Can you imagine
Get that up?
No, my goodness.
They'll give you a generic thing. Well, typically this is how it runs, but it may or may not run that way in your unit. So really and truly, you're flying blind.
Yeah. Grand.
Hence, the only way to find out is to tear into it and see what you got. And you don't want to do that unless you got a problem. But if you got a problem, that's all you can do. Is start tracing it.
Gee whiz.
So it's worthless.
A waste of pay.
And if it's out of warranty, forget that.
Oh yeah.
And they'll string you out long enough for it to be out of
warranty. Yeah. Well, especially that guy talking out there in California.
Yeah. Oh, that's hot as it.
I can imagine.
I don't like unfair, and I don't like somebody that make assumptions about anything based on how I look or speak or any of those kinds of things. And I hope I don't do it to you.
No, yeah, exactly.
So, needless to say, owner's manual. That's what I say.
That's what I say.
I think that's pretty clear.
That's pretty clear.
Your best source is like my buddy Xavier down at Weekend RV Center. Find you somebody that where you're going to purchase things, where you're going to get parts, where you're going to do that, or an RV tech, or somebody, or I learn more on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
good and bad.
Oh yeah,
about things than I do. This guy I was telling you about that I've been following, that I found. I told you about him last week. RV Tech. He's got 63,000 followers, so he must be doing something right.
Yeah,
and he has some of the best detailed information that I've seen. So who knows? I mean, so I just lean on you. Just got to investigate.
Yeah. How far the YouTube has come.
Yeah. There's no, I mean, and sometimes you'll see on YouTube, you got to apply common sense. It's just like home improvement. You got to apply common sense because there's more than one way to skin a cat. As the old saying goes, not that I skin cats.
No,
I love my fur babies. I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is there's more than one way to do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll watch things and I go, could you make that any more complicated?
Yeah.
Are you an engineer? Sorry, engineers.
Yeah.
We need you.
Yeah, we do.
Just saying. But and sometimes it's oversimplified, so you just got somewhere in the middle of that is what will work for you based on the tools you have and the things you have and your experience. But you know what? If you get in there and try and it don't go the way you think it should go, then that's okay.
Yeah.
You mess something up, what's the worst thing that can happen? If that's the worst thing that happens today, I promise you that is not a problem.
No, yeah.
There are things that are problems. There are things that are bad, and there are things that run you for years. But, making a mistake on a project is not one of them.
No.
It just ain't.
It just ain't.
It's just not. So that's Rick 3:14, and I'm sticking to it. Blessed is a man who worketh for a living and expecteth nothing, for he surely shall not be disappointed.
I love that. You need to put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, we do.
You put that on a T-shirt. Or
Rick's
something.
house.
Rick's house.
Surely, I can't even say it now. I got some tongues. I got some tongue. Blessed is a man who worked hard for a living and expected nothing, for he surely shall not be disappointed.
Yeah, that's it. Put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now I've told it on there, and somebody else will go do it and make millions.
Yeah.
And then I'll see one day, and I'll be, God dang. blowing the horn,
Missed an
putting my
opportunity.
blinker on. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'll tell you a story about somebody with a blinker stopping in the middle of the highway. Good night.
Oh my good gracious!
Gosh, it was awful.
That's terrible.
Yeah, right down here on Highway 66. Guy in the middle lane from a state just north of us in a minivan stopped right in the middle of a 3-lane highway and wanted to be on the right lane. I assumed he wanted to turn into a store or an establishment or something of that sort. Nope. Stopped traffic, got over in that right lane, and just tootled along in the right lane. I don't know what possessed him to stop in the middle of traffic, but let's just say my horn probably made him wet himself because I laid on that thing hard, and I could not believe he did not turn. He just got in the other lane and went up the road the other lane. But he had to do it then. He couldn't go and merge. He just had to stop traffic and do it then. Where are you from? Well, I know where you're from, and it explains a lot. But anyway,
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I told my wife yesterday. I said I've turned into that old man that I used to hate. That because I drive slower, I'm more cautious. Because you have to be. You have to watch out for yourself, and you have to watch out for everybody around you. Because there's a lot of people out there ain't looking at nothing.
No, I know your head's on a swivel.
Yeah, so hence the reason I stay away from the big cities and get more into the rural areas because I get stressed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just part of it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So that's our preaching for this morning. We'll now take donations.
Well, now pass the plate.
Pass the plate. Put money in. Don't take it out and make change.
That's bad. Oh my God.
Oh, good gracious.
Too much fun.
Yes. Lovely. Outstanding. So we got that going on. But yeah, there's a lot of things in your RV that are old timey. So if that's still a word,
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that you don't know about, I mean, your stabilizer jacks, when I purchased mine, the stabilizer jacks, you would think that, they are there to help you level the RV. Not true.
No.
Because what your travel trailer comes with is 1,000-pound jack on each corner. Okay. My travel trailer weighs weighs about 9,000 pounds. Okay. So the first time I tried to run one side up, you have to level with your tires. You have to drive up on this side and not drive up on that side. And, you have to do all that and then those are merely there to put down to stabilize it from shaking. I mean, that's what they're for, or to hold it level. And that's the idea. The first thing I did was take those off and put 5,000-pound jacks on each corner so that I can run one up. And if I need to, and then I need to go up a half inch, I can go up a half inch. Hence the reason we carry a electric impact wrench along with the battery powered impact wrench instead of deep weld sockets. I mean, those are just little things that you learn as you travel along. And it's they could make some minor changes. And I had this conversation yesterday. I put a new awning on my travel trailer. And I hadn't opened it because I needed to put a longer bolt than what it had because of the different type of awning. And so I put that on and I ran the awning out finally. And I looked up and there's 2 pinholes in it. It's brand new. It had never been opened before. Now, I could have got all tore up about that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about pinholes. I'm talking about literally the size of the end of a pin. Okay. So I called my buddy. X was busy, so I talked to Josh down there, who does a great job. And he and I agreed that the immediate solution was just to take a little black caulk on the end of your finger and dab the hole. And guess what? It went away.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that amazing?
Ain't that something?
And it wasn't worth getting in the froth about. And I sure wasn't going to go through the process saying, well, y'all got to put new on here. No, it's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah.
Nobody was at fault. Nobody did anything. Maybe it happened in shipping. Maybe it happened in the manufacturing process and they didn't get it. But I wasn't going through all that over 2 little old pinholes.
No.
It ain't going to rip.
No.
It ain't going to cause another problem. I can't even find them now.
Yeah, I bet.
They're gone.
They're gone, yeah.
Magic.
Poof.
Gone. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
So
that's awesome.
There again. So, well, that's probably not an appropriate saying for the radio, so I won't say that. Don't sweat the petty.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll leave it
it there. Yeah.
Don't sweat the petty.
Yep.
Because, it's just not worth getting worked up about.
No, it's not.
Nope. It's a recreational vehicle. It's designed for recreation.
Yes.
Relaxation.
Yes.
It's a relaxation vehicle.
Yes.
We don't want to be all bound up about something that's going on in it.
It's right.
Buy some duct tape. That'll fix your problem.
Fix your problem right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I love campgrounds. Always something going on in the campground.
Always.
Somebody not happy in the campground. Always. And then there's happy people too.
Yeah.
So, and hey, if you get a neighbor you don't like, move.
That's it. Hook it up. Move.
It's on wheels.
It is mobile.
It was mobile.
Mobile.
Too hot there, go north.
That's it. That's right.
Too cold there, come south.
That's right.
Just don't stop in Tennessee.
No.
No, we're thankful. We are thankful for all of our folks that come and visit us.
Oh yeah,
and enjoy this part of our world, and we're excited about that. And also, very smooth on the transition for the simulcast today for all of our friends listening to us on 106.3 Talk of the Smokies. Appreciate you guys listening. Hope you'll join in and reach out to us. I know this is a novel idea, but you can call us 865-932-7449, 865-932-7449, or you can text us on the Texanator at 865-3911.
You better read that number again.
865-255-3911. That's the Texanator.
Okay. Yeah. Half of those numbers didn't come out because you were laughing. Oh my gosh.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're doing a lot of talking about RVs and travel trailers this morning, but you can apply those same things into your house,
Oh yeah. Like the whole recyclable thing. I mean, you build a deck on your house, and sometimes you enclose that deck on the bottom side and you can use recyclables to do that.
That's right. A lot of people ask me, and this is something else. When I build the deck, and there's new products out there, and coming next week on the program on the 26th, our buddy Evan from Permachink, is going to be our guest. Permachink was a sponsor of Rick's House when we first began many years ago, and they've been around for a long time.
Oh yeah,
specializing in log home products, chinking, stains, so forth and so on. These guys know their business, nationwide company, and we're excited to have local gentlemen on. Evan was the manager of the store in Sevierville.
Yeah.
The Permachink store in Sevierville. He has now been promoted to an additional role, and so he's out on the road.
Oh, good for you.
Man's got a wealth of information.
I bet.
And just we're gonna have fun.
That's good.
Now he's also in the process of putting a deck on his home. And he and I had a conversation about that last night. And within that, he has told me about a company that he selected to do his project, and told me why. And we're going to talk about that on next week's show.
Okay.
I found it refreshing.
Oh, good.
He's a salesman. Okay. The easiest person in the world to sell is a salesman. The hardest person to sell in the world is a salesman.
Yeah.
Because we see through those things.
The minutia.
Yeah. And so, when you can get a recommendation from a salesman, then that's a pretty good recommendation.
That is indeed,
because we know what the questions are to ask. Typically.
Yeah. Typically.
Even if it's something we don't know about. But there's certain things in place. So I'm excited about that. I'm not going to talk about the company because he was going to ask them if it was all right if we had visited with him. Also, some other folks that we've run into that we're in the process of vetting. I know that sounds terrible, but we vet our guests.
Yeah.
Products and products and things, because, we want to give you an honest opinion about it. We want to be your consumer report,
Yes.
so to speak, and just share our experience as that happens. And we're not critical, but we are thorough.
Yes.
You know, anybody can have a bad day, but when you have lots of bad days, then we have a problem. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yep.
Just like Will at All Clear Plumbing. Man, I'm telling you, those guys, they know their business. They're professional. You know, they're going to give you a fair price. They're going to stick to the price. They're going to do what they say, when they say, how they say. And if not, you're going to get a phone call that says, look, we're running late because we're on this job and we've run into an additional problem. Here's what our options are. What would you prefer we do? You know, and that's all you can ask.
Yeah.
Because in the construction business, the remodeling business, the home improvement business, any kind of business that has to deal with multiple people, you have multiple issues that can happen.
Oh, yeah.
Had an issue this past week where, you know, you have to be aware of the systems in your home. There are things that can fail.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes the failure is not where you think it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the failure is where you think something can't fail. Well, as sure as you think something can't fail, you need to check it.
Yeah.
There are things that are designed to have something in them, a module or a device within that product that is designed to stop from creating a overall failure in your home or in your travel trailer. But once that piece that's a protectant has been damaged, then it's weakened. And sometimes it don't fail completely. Sometimes it just fails partially. Let's talk hints, breakers.
Yeah.
Electrical breakers. Okay. Every time electrical breaker kicks, it gets a little weaker. Because there's a spring in there that's designed to kick it.
Yeah.
And every time that spring gets used, it gets a tad weaker. The pop-off valve on your water heater. Okay. Hence the reason we have expansion tanks on water heaters. You know what expansion tank is? That's the little tank up on top that lets, much like the overflow expansion tank on the radiator of your car or truck. It's designed to let that excess fluid in and out, depending on what the radiator itself needs. The same holds true with the water heater in your home. It's designed to do that. The pop-off valve is designed to, if too much pressure builds up, it's designed to pop and release that pressure. It has a spring in it. Once that happens a time or two, it's time to replace the pop-off valve because then it won't hold.
Yeah.
So these are things that are doing what they're supposed to do. But we think that they're supposed to do that forever.
Yeah.
That don't do that forever.
No.
That don't happen.
That don't happen.
No.
Just like your body, it don't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. So, you know, those are things that we have to check.
Yeah.
And nobody tells us that.
Nope.
My granddad did.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knew that if he didn't check it, it's going to cost him more money down the line. And he grew up poor. So he knew, hey, I live in Pittman Center. We got everything we need, but we ain't got no extra. So we're watching them things.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Those are things that we've done a poor job, in my opinion, of passing along to our next generation and the next generation and the next generation. You know, if they can't Google it, then nobody's told them.
Exactly. Right.
You know, and so hopefully that's one of the things that we do on the Rick's House program is we try to think of the oddities of the things we see, the things that we experience. You know, the things that frustrate us.
Oh, yeah.
I was in an electrical panel yesterday, and I'm not an electrician, but a breaker had kicked. And so it had done its job.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I opened up the panel, and I went in there to kick the breaker back on, and I kicked the breaker back on, and it held. But when I looked at the breaker, it was tarnished just a little. And so I immediately reached out to who I'm supposed to reach out to, and the electricians will be there to check it and to replace it if it needs to be replaced.
Yes.
Because it's a device that has a limited lifespan. And if it's been used several times, then it's time to replace
Time
it.
to replace it. Yeah.
And that way you don't wake up on fire.
No. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a warm thought this morning. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
That's a bad thing.
Yes.
No, don't want nobody in the burning bed.
No.
So hence, those kinds of things. And like I said, we're kind of all over the place today, but so far it's been a great show. I think
good show.
It's sometimes when I'm not prepared, I am prepared because I just think about the things that I experience every day, just like you guys do. Leaking windows in your house has not been fixed. Not saying anything.
I know.
And your friend offers to help you.
Yeah, I know.
Busy.
Yeah. Maybe this
little
week.
inside joke between
maybe this week.
Between the best producer in the business and myself.
Thanks.
Did that make up for it?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I have a new y'all. I have a new passion. I must confess. And I want to eat it every day.
Oh no! Here we go.
But I can't.
Yeah,
because it's bad for you.
Yeah,
it's not bad for you once in a while.
Once in a while.
I'm on an English muffin kick.
Oh my! Wow!
I've given up on biscuits.
Yeah. Okay.
I love them. They love me. I love them. I look like one. How's that for a visual? But since I've had my surgery and I'm doing those kinds of things that I'm doing, a very special guest has joined us, Mr. Skip.
Oh,
yes, Millwork Specialist Deluxe.
Oh, hello, Candy.
We thank the world over. She's a good one.
Yeah,
She's
she
forgot
is.
more about millwork than we'll ever know.
That's it. My gosh.
Dyke Industries.
Yep.
Miss Candy knows how to take care of those kinds of things. Good people.
Yeah.
I like good people.
I like good people.
So we appreciate her listening to us this morning. But the biscuits have become heavy for me.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
And so I've swapped to the occasional English muffin. Now I made some chicken the other day. I like to cook.
Yeah.
But there's only a few things I can cook. I can cook that are good.
Yeah.
And one of those is that thin chicken like our Hispanic brothers and sisters use in the restaurants.
Yes.
Okay. I like that thin chicken, and then so I cooked it in some olive oil because we were trying to be healthier. And I had the leftover stuff, so I said, it'd be good, some chicken gravy. Now, my grandmother, my grandfather, and my grandmother, she was 18 and he was 25 when they married.
Wow.
And I promise you, on day one, she's a Southern girl, had 4 sisters, all of them beautiful. But I ate breakfast at my grandparents' house every morning before I went to school. Because my granddad was going to work. He was a crane operator. And so every morning there was a routine. My grandmother was up. He was preparing for work. There were biscuits in the oven. And there was either sausage, country ham, or bacon. And there was either sausage gravy, red-eye gravy, chicken gravy, beef gravy, turkey gravy. There was gravy of some kind.
You're telling me there was gravy?
There was gravy.
All right.
Chicken gravy, my favorite. And as he was coming down the hall, she was popping that oven door open, and she had the biscuits in there and warm just to keep them warm.
Oh, gosh.
And she brought them over and set them on the table, and they was eggs. Sometimes scrambled, sometimes over easy, sometimes just whatever.
Yeah.
And my grandfather would take that hot coffee, looked like syrup, JFG. He believed that was the only coffee made, and pour him some out in the saucer.
Oh my!
You ever seen old people do that?
Oh yeah.
Pour it in the saucer and run it around, and I've seen him drink it right out of the pot.
Jeez.
Metal pot.
Yeah.
Percolator.
Percolator. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so that happened. So I took that English muffin and cooked me some sausage and made me some chicken, but it was gluten-free chicken gravy. Does that make it better?
Yeah, it might. I don't know.
Well, it tastes just like regular. And there was a Granger County tomato.
Granger County Mater. Oh, my.
Hey, is today the Tomato Festival?
Boy, you know, I saw something about that the other day. It
might be the Granger County Tomato Festival.
Tomato Festival. Yeah.
I'd love to go to that, but I can't stand the heat.
I can't take the heat.
Can't take the heat. But that's my new weakness. And, but I can't eat it about once a week. I treat myself once a week.
Yeah.
And I only eat half of one because that's all I can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing I ever did. So I've confessed my sins now. Say 3 Hail Marys and
bless it. Bless it. Oh my goodness.
But it's delicious.
Yeah.
So like I said, next week coming up on the program, our buddy Evan's coming in from Permachink. We're going to talk about that. Friends of ours were pulling some ivy down and some poison ivy and some weeds and was weed eating around their cabin, and said, gosh, we got a problem with their chinking. So they shot me an email and said, in your list of people, do you have someone who knows about chinking? I said, oh, matter of fact, I do.
Matter of fact, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do.
So I picked up the phone, hadn't talked to them in a long time, and got to talking to the girl on the end of the phone, and she said, Rick? I said, yeah. She said, this is Dawn. I said, oh, my Lord. Went to school with her and her brother and her whole family, and had no idea who I was talking to on the other end of the line. But fine folks at Permachink, if you are in the business of log cabins, like our friend Anita at Cozy Mountain Cabins, or if you have a log cabin, or if you have questions about maintenance of such items, then Permachink's your people.
Yeah.
They do it right. Also, I reached out to the screen guy, Noah, and you see him around up here, and I want to find his card because I can't remember the name of his company, and he's going to come on with us in a couple of weeks to talk all things screen.
Oh, wow.
Whether it's he does a lot of screened in porches, and so we'll be having him in the next few weeks as a guest. The Lord to Noah come on and tell us about that. Nice young man from Colorado.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So we'll be having him on to talk about that. If there's somebody out there that we don't know about, please send me an email, give them a call, have them call me, reach out to me. We want to know about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to talk with them. We want to see what they do. We want to tell others about that. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
And so, you can reach me during the week at rickshouseradio@gmail.com. 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 A lot of times folks will call during the week because I'm not at the station very much during the week, just occasionally. But if you call here, they'll shoot me a message and get us in touch with each other. So you can do that as well. And if you've got that project coming up, or you got a question about, maybe you're looking at an estimate and you've got questions about it. Maybe you're not sure what questions, you know that there's something that you're missing, or that's why we're here. We are not all knowing.
No.
Well, maybe. I'm just kidding.
If we don't know, we'll find out somebody who does.
We will find somebody who does.
Yep.
And the skip man is always looking on the outlook for that, just like your friends at K&S Gutter.
Yeah.
Man, I am so far behind. I've got so many people to reach out to. I've got to pick up the slack. And I learned something interesting yesterday in the last little bit of the show. And Skip and I were talking about this morning. What's our gentleman's name over at Fincham Sports Floors?
Well, if you hadn't asked me, I could have told you. Oh, what's his name?
It'll come to us.
It'll come to as well. His last name's Fincham.
Yeah. Well, he typically will call us and let us know when he has flooring, when he's removed flooring, and they put it outside. And hey, if you want it, go get it.
Yeah, there was some out. I drove by there on Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. One afternoon late this week, I drove by there. And they had some stuff sitting out there in the driveway.
Well, and that's what's interesting, because I too have a friend who owns a flooring business, Max Flooring, and typically they work everywhere. And he and I went to high school together, and we keep up with each other. Just once a month, call, just say, "How you doing? What you doing?" Everybody doing okay, or update on one of the kids, or what a grandbaby's doing, that kind of stuff. Or sometimes he calls me just so he can tell me I'm lazy, and I tell him he's ugly. And just kidding. He calls me. He'll call me at 12 o'clock. You up yet? I go, oh, what time is it? Oh, it's breakfast. Because he teases me about being a radio guy. Yeah. Not all of us are radio guys, Rick. Some people have to work for a living. I'm like, yeah, okay. If you only knew.
And we got to get up and we got to do things. Yeah.
But, he educated me on something because they do a lot of floor refinishing. That's their predominant business is refinishing wooden floors.
Larry Fincham.
Larry
Fincham.
Yeah, brother Larry, appreciate you listening. But he told me, I asked him, I said, what's your, he said, I'm going to tell you. And this is something that I did not know, nor have I ever had a reason to know, but it's good to know.
Yeah.
He said, unless the floor that he's taking out is an old one, there's a possibility it's oak. But he said, most likely, most sports floors are maple.
Yeah. How about that?
And I had no clue.
No.
Had no clue. And I began to think about things you could do with that flooring. He said, well, does he take it up? Is it a piece at a time? Is it in sections? I said, I have no idea. I haven't asked. And he said, well, find out. He said, those are good questions to ask. But I began to think, because we've been talking about recycling and reuse and, those types of things today. Yeah. And as I thought about that, my mind, when he said maple, maple's light colored.
Yeah.
My mind immediately went through, are there nails in it? Are there nails not in it? Do you have to remove the nails? The nails are been removing. Is it in sections? Can we cut it? But I just started thinking about all the things that are made out of maple.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful wood.
Beautiful wood, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And then I began to think about all the uses, furniture, people build a jewelry box, just things that, old men things that go through my mind about things that I enjoy doing, and kind of things. So, more than one use for that exemplar.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to drive by there. It's not real far from here, is it?
No, he's just down Boyd's Creek Highway.
Oh, well, it's not very far. Yeah. So we got that coming up. Again, we want to thank all of y'all joining us on 106.3, the Top of the Smokies. You can listen to that during the week. Got some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
Braves baseball too.
Braves baseball. Yeah.
And of course,
we'll have Pigeon Forge Tiger football here before long.
Really?
Yeah. We'll do Tiger football over there. Yeah.
So you're in full football mode as we speak.
I tell you, we're a month out and we're scrambling.
So you're out there making that happen. So how many teams will we Northview?
We will cover Northview, Gatlinburg, Pittman, Pigeon Forge, and Sevier County.
Sevier County Bears.
We're working on something to maybe do something with Seymour, but because we hate to leave one school out.
Yeah.
But traditionally it's just been the 4 schools, but we're
hey, it's just a short trip over. You don't
No. We got all these different, we got 2 streaming options, and we got one that's radio and streaming, and then radio and streaming on the other end, and just trying to get it, all of the logistics and the bodies and the equipment and everything it takes to get that done. People just think we walk up and show up and we do the game.
Yeah, it magically happens.
No, there's a whole week's worth of prep work. We're leading up to it. There's everything, all the equipment.
And there's set up and breakdown.
There's set up and tear down every time.
Yes, there is.
Yep.
So, well, good stuff coming.
Yep.
Coming up, what's next, my brother?
Next, we got Let's Talk Real Estate with Terry Williams and Pam Harwell. And then after them, we'll have Law Talk. 2 attorneys are going to be in studio. Tim Aarons, and it could be his law partner, Julie Myrick, or we could have Gary Chin in here with him, or we could have Taylor Drennan in here with him. I don't know who's.
Could be Brother George.
Could be I don't know. It won't be George this week. George mowing hay.
He's on the farm.
He's down on the farm. He's mowing hay.
Making those big round bales.
Exactly what he's doing. So we'll see who Tim's got with him today. But yeah, it'll be a good day.
Fantastic. Thank y'all for joining us this morning, letting us ramble just a little bit. I hope we gave you some tips and some things that'll help you. You can always reach me during the week at rickshouseradio@gmail.com. I always do. It's an excellent job, Brother Skip.
Thank you, sir.
Best producer in the business. And you know what? Put your arms around them if they'll let you. And tell them you love them, because you promise you just don't never know. God bless you. Have a great week. And we'll see you next Saturday with Evan from Permachink.
There you go.
All right. See y'all later.
It's time for Let's Talk Real Estate, presented by RE/MAX Preferred Properties, with your hosts, Terry Williams and Pam Harwell. Let's Talk Real Estate with information.